Heyo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Happy Monday. All right. How's everyone doing? What a massive drop we got this morning, huh? NASDAQ down 3.6%. That's nuts. What up, Coolio? Javier, how you guys doing? Alberti, you already got a bag. Nice. Well done. Froggy, what's up? Custom Express, how you doing? DeRosa, Arnesis, Midnight, Dom, Florida. Miguel says that this might be a size down kind of day. It's not bad advice. Olivier, how you doing? Parsha, Pietro, still alive. Ryan, Slee, Olivier, I already said hi. Eddie, limit down today? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Bro, he, what up? Flame Tap Boom, what up? Got a new thing going this morning, and that is my heart rate. You can see my BPM in the bottom left corner above the song title. That'd be fun just to see. I feel like my heart rate's going to elevate when I enter a trade on the XFAs. And, well, I don't necessarily want it to. So I got it tracked right there in front of y'all. So I could try to regulate my nervous system, keep cool, be smart. So that's what that's about. All right. So I was definitely in and out of some shorts last night. It's kind of fun. Let's check out on the 50K combine I've been trading here. I just did, it looks so tiny in retrospect. I shorted 651 and I took profit at 601. So I got about 50-ish points, 50 points out of that move. And then I also got a little bag on my XFAs. So I'll show you that in a second. Let me just see if there's any interesting levels that I'm watching for here. Any supply and demand? Not really. What I like the most right now is the 50% level of this move from the high to the low. Puts us at 268 on NAS. So I'll keep that on watch, this area. Right now, VWAP's not too far from that area either. So it's something to look for. Cool. All right, let's look at the XFAs. If you recall, last week I took a beating. Kind of hit pause and then went to trade this 50K evaluation I was just showing you. But I did catch some of the short move. And so I'm up 646, and that's across 5. 644 on the others. So that's definitely, that definitely helps a lot. It helps give me a little bit extra room. So my balance is 667 on the lead account here. So back on track. Dan, is it actually possible to make money in the futures market? Well, if not, what are we all doing here? I mean, it's hard. But, I mean, we're all here for a reason. And it's not to lose money, ideally. I wonder if my heart rate will increase as I down this mug of coffee. Something with your motive wave. The zoom only seems to be on the left side of the screen. So like when you zoom with the scroll wheel, it doesn't work unless it's on the left side of the screen. Because I have not heard of that. The only thing I would say, check to make sure that none of your axes are locked. You know, there's lock scroll and there's auto scale. Make sure those aren't locked or clicked, enabled, and then you should be able to move freely around your window. All right, guys, markets are open right above 21,100. Let's have a good day. And you know, if you miss this down move at all, that's completely fine. And it's not a time to FOMO. There's a lot of news this week. There's definitely should be more opportunity, and so don't make dumb decisions just because you didn't catch a bag yet. You know, just be smart about it. Yeah, I don't know, Parshov. Sorry. I've not heard of that issue before. ES coming up to VWAP. NAS, we're getting close. Nice little pump here off the open. That's, you know, again, you have to adjust. This is about 90-point pump, which you have to really adjust your scale. Make sure you're not forgetting how massive the moves have been. So this is a huge move right now. Huge move up to VWAP. I am watching again. 50% retracement. ES slicing through VWAP. Good stuff there. So, and oh yeah, by the way, I'm like halfway through the 50K combine here. So I can make another $600 or so today on this account. $500. That's the cap for war, that 50K. All right, there's 50% retracement. Boom. There it is. Let's see if sellers are interested in reloading here. Nice. Come on, baby. Bro, I just blew my account. Were you not listening to me? These moves are massive. I was like, hey, don't start FOMOing just because you missed the move. Be smart about this. Miguel was saying size down. I said good advice. So I'm sorry about your blown account, but really it's incredibly volatile. So you're trading the open after we go down, drop 1,000 points. I mean, you know, you're gonna be in for something here. Look at that perfect tap of that 50% retracement. Let's see if that holds. Also see, is VWAP gonna hold here? All right, Parshav, I'll check it. That, you could just have a limit sell sitting right at the 50% retracement, and that would have paid you nicely. Because that's like a 50-point drop. Again, these moves are so big. Now, if we do have enough juice, you know, we'll just grind right on through that. But that's a nice little gauge where we are in this whole mess, you know? All right. Nice wick lower. About 50% of this candle held. Now back above VWAP, so I would expect us to slice through 268. If this holds, I might grab it long. I mean, it's not crazy to go with it, but here we go. 200 held there on the pullback. Let's see, I'm gonna try a quick long here. It's 5 micros on the 50K. Gotta give it enough room here. I like to see VWAP hold here on ES. you still have the 5 funded? Yeah, I showed it earlier before market open. About 650 bucks in my 5 XFAs. Struggling a bit here. Might come get me right here on this pullback. Want VWAP to hold on ES at least. So far 200's holding on NAS, so I'm still in this. Just barely. Came within a few points of stopping me out there. And now I'm in the green. This is just the whipsaw volatility here. Fun stuff. That's why I'm sized down. You know, normally I don't mind trading a mini on a combine, but first of all, I don't need that many points to get max profit, and second of all, these candles are huge. They're massive. I think I just gotta be patient here. Struggle, struggle, struggle. VWAP chop. Just chopping around my entry here. Let's go, let's go. Pop it, pop it. I wonder if I should ditch this trade here. It's taking a bit longer than I anticipated. There we go. Come on. Let's try a 50% retracement one more time. Finger on the flatten. I'll go ahead and move at least a break even here. There's 50%. I think I'll just grab my 200 maybe. Unless we get a real sweet move here. That's pretty sweet. Close to my max profit. Get on up there. Get on up. There we go. Come on. Pump it up. All right, I'll stop out at 268 here. If we don't get the pump to my take profit. Nice job, Miguel. Boom. Filled for max profit. There we go. Very nice. Patience paid on that one. Appropriate stop and size paid on that one. If I was in one mini, a stop out around 200 would wipe away all my profit, and I would definitely be feeling type of way. So size, half size. Like I said, I don't need a big move to get max profit. So feel pretty good about that one. And that's someone asked what strategy. I'm just reading price action here. Like I said, I marked out this level pre-market 268 was 50% retracement of the move. We reject it, and then we kind of hold this nice strong opening candle here, like we're holding that and 200 level. So my thought is we can hold on the retest, then we'll crack the 50% retracement on second attempt, and so that's what I was trading for. All right. So that combine's in good shape. I just need 1,000 more bucks, and that'll be passed and sitting on the back burner with my other 350Ks. So then I'll have, I don't want to count my chickens, but 1,000 more bucks on that one, and then I'll be in pretty good shape. So then it's about getting some more work done here if there is anything that I like. Again, kind of trying to get back in the saddle, like settle back in to the kind of solid, consistent progress I had the first couple weeks of the year, and kind of erase last week's wayward adventures. So I will be looking then next to potentially take a trade on the XFAs. They're up 646 on the day, so I don't necessarily feel like I need to, but if there's an opportunity, I definitely am glad to take it. So I'll watch here in Motive Wave. Did you blow the last few account? What do you mean? I still have those XFAs, if that's what you're talking about. Adrian, yeah, that short of VWAP last night, I stepped away from my desk to like make dinner, and I came back, I was like, oh, that was a beautiful. And I shorted 697 last night. 697, and definitely screwed up a little bit there. Well, you could have just held it, but that's hindsight talking. Alrighty. ES, higher high, higher low. I imagine we might grind a little bit more. We got 300 right overhead. All right, chat, how are you guys doing? Anyone make it back? Anyone not make it back? Anyone struggling right now? Your advice for me would be not to trade any further. Be content and happy with the green. I'm certainly happy with the max profit there. And my XFA, like I said, I'm happy. I don't feel the need to take any trades. And if there is something, though, I'd be interested in maybe 1 or 2 micros. And I got a fresh practice account we can have some fun with, too. So, yeah. And I got my personal account I could also take a trade on if I wanted to. Barnstormer, I don't know if it's a bad thing to pull the trigger. I mean, maybe just minimum size for the table. Just one micro. I think if you like something, and then that way, it goes in your favor. You'll feel like, hey, I analyze it correctly and executed on it, and even if it's not a ton of money, that's okay. I saw something I liked and I took it. What Topstep mean with this 2% limit? Oh, I forgot about that. When there's increased volatility, they don't want you trading. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Can we continue to trade, Eddie? Eddie, what's I don't remember what the rule is. Let me see if I can find my last email about it. There's a rule about when you can't trade within 2% of a limit up or down. So after it hits 5%. Oh. It's just 5%. Gotcha. Okay, so if we're over 5% of the way there, trading is halted on XFA live accounts. Lame. So we still have to drop another 2%. Grizz, what up, Grizz? I took a trade on my 50K eval here. Just a long on 5 micros. Long VWAP, look for the pop of the 50% retracement. So then what's the plan with max profit reach on the 50K? Well, like I said, not trading that obvious anymore, can't do it. So I can trade my XFA, or I can trade the practice account. Florida bagged 1,400 and change, well done. Okay, yeah, there's still $8 plus commissions to be made. You're right, Tom. That would be hard to get just right. But I could go for it. Nah. There's no need to, because, you know, maybe if you're trying to pass it in 2 days, which I know, Dom, I know you're just joking. But if you are trying to pass it in 2 days, you do want to be pretty precise. So I would, you know, if I was trying to pass this in 2 days, I would probably try to make another 1 point trade and get $20 or something like that. Cover commissions and fees. And the $8. I don't know, New Power. You said you don't have to be precise. They allow $150 to $200 more profits. I thought I've gotten, I don't know if they allow that much, unless you maybe personally experienced it. But I remember I've had to make like an additional, like $28 before. You know, I have had to make a few extra bucks here and there, but yeah, there is a little leeway. But I thought it was like maybe less than, maybe under $100. These candles are so large, it's to the point where you just need to trade one micro only. Yeah, they are, you know, like I was saying, you have to not get it twisted with the scale of your charts. You know, that can happen when we get in this high volatility situation. And you see a candle here that, this candle is usually like, what, you know, 40 points. It's double that. It's a 90 point candle, you know? But when I see a candle that size, I'm usually like, yeah, it's probably about 40 points, 50 points. So don't get your y-axis. Don't let that screw you up. Don't get your y-axis in a bunch, as they say. As they say. Cool. So, fun little Monday start here, huh? ES kind of running into a little traffic here. It says previous support from, that's why I have a line there. January 21st, and we wicked down here on January 20th. Anyways, we're bumping into that. And you want to have a good upside target. Well, what would be a good upside target? I personally, I don't think I have anything. So I would look for whole numbers, you know, 400. Maybe any points of consolidation here. Anything interesting on the way down, you know, where we ran into some kind of garbage time here. So, you know, like 420s. I don't know. It's kind of, it gets a little trickier. These massive moves. So I started working on my my video, my 2024 year in review kind of video, you know. And so I was going back and looking at the XFA I started the year with. Started January 9th. And this XFA, it's 150K XFA. I was trading 1 to 2 minis with this. So I was trading heavy. But for the most part, my worst day, excuse me, I kept my worst days under $1,000. Until it all went wrong. But here, let me show you the dashboard because it's decent. It's pretty good. So this is from January last year, and I had this, this account for about 2 months, like 32 trading days. And the first day that I started off with an $811 loss, but then I built it all the way up to 9,600, and they don't adjust for like when you take a payout. So I took 2 $4,000 payouts, I think. So, so the balance of my account would say, 5,600, but going from negative $800 to up 9,600's pretty good. So I was feeling pretty good last January into February. But then, I've talked about this before, is getting a little overconfident and oversizing and not waiting for confirmation and just getting, like I said, you start to get, I was on a heater, man. I was stacking nice days. And so then February, boom, negative $3,000 loss. So max loss on the day. And then I never recovered. Loss, boom. And then the account blew up. So I essentially went from a $5,600 balance down to zero in like a week. And man, if that's not a terrible feeling. I was glad I took 2 payouts, but it just shows you like how this is just like it's like getting the yips or whatever, where you kind of just lose it mentally, and that's exactly what happened. And I just never freaking recovered from that. But anyways, I thought that was pretty interesting because I had the account for 31 days, 32 days, something like that, and at that point you can withdraw 100% of the balance. So had I stayed the course, I could be taking, I could take another, $3,000 instead of $2,600 to draw down or whatever. I could definitely have kept paying myself pretty nicely. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Just wanted to share. We upload in the other channel any videos, like the Daniel Inskeep Trades video channel, that trading update one. The reason why I haven't done much there is my editor ended up taking a different job, and so now it's all on me to edit. And I don't know, I just haven't really felt like it, to be honest. I would like to get it going again. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm not giving up on it. I just, just gotta focus. Nice little new highs there on Nazi. Oh, it's not 30 days of having an account. It's 30 winning days. Oh, is it 30 winning days? Is it 30 winning days at $200 or more? So, okay, I misspoke. Well, thank you for pointing that out. Definitely not trying to get that wrong. I thought you had to have it for, okay. I guess I had 16 winning days at $200 or more. Okay. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. 30 winning days at 200. Okay, yeah. Thank you. You're right. Okay. Very good note. Thank you. 30 winning days. Okay, yeah, I was mistaken. So, yeah, I only had 16. Okay. All right. So I was like halfway there. Little Zax, I did try Apex last year. Bro, hey, yeah, maybe I'd be looking for a new editor. I don't know. I have kind of high standards. I mean, if you know trading, then I think the editing's pretty simple, but All right, just chilling. I also went back in Robinhood like 5 years ago and found some of my first options trades. So, some nut. It was crazy. I was loaded up in puts too going into March. And so then like around March 18th, I'm just like selling, scaling it. I think my first options play was actually first options play I ever did. February 5th, 2020. Bought Microsoft call. I got canceled. So here it is. 185 call for $1. So out of the money, 5 contracts for $1. And then I sold it for a $155 profit 2 days later. No, I take that back. I sold some for a loss. So maybe it ended up being a wash. 110. Yeah, it looks about to be. I made a small profit on that one. But then I bought T-Mobile calls before their Sprint merger. And that one paid me. So I ended up buying 2 different expiration dates. I'm not sure why. Two different strike prices. But 20 at $1.40. And then a few days later, I was selling them at what, $8.55.75, and that one paid me nicely. That one's that's the trade that really got me interested in options right there. Anyways, I was just going through a little blast from the past. Kind of interesting to watch. Look back at that stuff and be like, wow, I didn't know anything. I just got lucky. When I started betting short, Turbo was, we can look for these to start turning to puts. Wow, I was going all over the place. Here we go. There's a Moderna call and a SPY put. The Moderna was canceled. And I started shorting airlines in February 26th. So that one didn't have a great expiry there, but I bought DAL, that's what, is that Delta? Puts. Norwegian Cruise Line puts. That got canceled. Expedia puts. Starbucks puts. These are all in late February. American Airlines. Walmart was a call. I don't know what I was thinking there. Love, so Southwest Airlines puts. I got canceled again. I don't know. JetBlue puts. Peloton calls February 27th. You can see what I was thinking there. Here, and then I was scaling out of some SPY. 3 contracts for $24 of a SPY puts. Dang. That must have been a huge profit. I don't even know what that. I think that's. I bought them for $638. I think I bought them for $638 and then sold them for $24. So that was like a 4x multiplier there on that one. Then sold some Southwest, JetBlue, and then bought more SPY puts on February 28th. Yeah, so I was into it late February, I guess. It's pretty interesting. Bought more March 5th. And I have a screen recording. I think I've showed it before. I do have a screen recording of like, I think it was March 16th or March 18th, something like that. And I have Robinhood open like on my desktop, and it's like the opening bell. And it's just like my account was swinging like 5 to 10 G's, and it was just so. It was just so wild. Like I didn't really know what I was doing, you know, and I was just like, it was a lot of money, right? And I was just like, oh my gosh, should I say, like, you just don't really know, like, you know, I just didn't know enough, and then in some ways that benefits you. All right. Giving up this trend line here. I think we get under 50% in VWAP, I'll probably look for a short. Maybe I could get in earlier. Would you consider future options? No, I don't really understand future options. I don't understand the point of them. Never bothered to learn about them, really. Might short on the Prax account here. I'll just do it with one contract. Stop out high day. Should get back into options since you have a better understanding now. Yeah, I mean, I dabble every once in a while here. Maybe once a month. I'll take an options trade. I think, you know, after having spent so much time with NASDAQ and ES, I think that will help go into equities then too. Because, you know, if like, it's kind of like Pete from One Option. It's like if you're like, you know, NAS looking really bullish, and I'm going to go to, you know, find a stock that's also got some relative strength to the market. And so then getting in there, it should shoot up, you know, and be a bit safer than NASDAQ itself. So. Yeah, Garrett, he went from 9K to 36K with an option signal Discord, then lost it all when small caps stopped going to the moon. Yeah. I mean, those big swings really introduce you to the power of options. And for me, I got pretty excited about it. I was like, all right, I got to learn this stuff. All right, here's the 50% retracement from the other side now. Looking for that to give up, and VWAP as well. Three people like the stream. I don't bring it up a lot. It's just a little sad. It's a little sad. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn my lights on today. I have really great window light coming in on me. That's why I didn't even notice it. Don't even have my lights on. Maybe it looks better without them. I don't know if I need that key light there. Let's keep it moody. All right. All right, so 50% has held for now. Still betting on that to crack here. Yeah, Garrett, it was a rude awakening. Agreed. Zach, you have to like every time. I appreciate it. Thank you. My bitrate is dropping here a bit. Let me kill the camera here for the time being. See if that improves things. Yeah, Zora, the stream is chopping. Yep, it is. Tends to do that every so often. I don't know why. No, don't know why it's out to destroy me. But there's nothing I can do about it. So, I mean, I just shut off the camera. Maybe it makes it less noticeable, but not anything I can do about it. Sorry. I already got the fast internet Comcast will give me. I got an Ethernet cable. So my upload's just not that great, my upload speed. All fine until the light topic came up. Yeah, I think adding lights decreases my, or increases the bandwidth and, no, increases the load and crashes out the stream. It is. I'm still on AOL dial-up. Well, I mean, I got one of the CD-ROMs in the mail, and it was just such a good deal. I was like, get 240 minutes for free. Do you guys remember that? I don't know. Maybe you guys are too young. I mean, sure, some of you are around my age and older, but you used to have to like pay per minute, like that you were online, unless you had like a plan or something. So AOL would send the CD-ROMs out. It'd be like free, however many minutes of internet connect. Can you imagine? Can you imagine like you connect to Wi-Fi and then there's a timer counting down, or like a taxi cab meter, just like another hour. It's like ching. When you call a CD-ROM instead of CD, well, there's a difference. There's a difference between CD-ROM and CD. That's why I specified. Because I'm that old. When I was, Rachel and I were trying to get props for the short film we made in September, and it takes place in 2006. And so we're like set dressing a family computer room. And I went to Half Price Books, and I asked the person, I was like, do you guys sell any CD-ROMs? Because I wanted like, you know, like software, like a Roller Coaster Tycoon, a Quicken, etc., etc. And I don't think she knew what that was. She just looked at me like, I don't think so. Yeah, those Net Zero CDs, I used to use those as Frisbees, yeah. It's kind of the same thing with like you know, the minutes, or like your phone call, like your talk minutes, and like long distance used to cost money. That's nuts. Like I have a different area code than on my phone than where I live. All my calls would be long distance. All right, so I'm still short on the practice account for funsies here, looking for a drop. What's the age gap between you and Rachel? It's 2 months and 1 day. So I like that we can kind of relate to we grew up in the same, you know, same year. You know, we're born the same year, so we have a lot of similar nostalgic, you know, memories. We had to call somebody to use up your minutes that didn't roll over. I remember, you know, when I was in maybe going into college, like when I was like 18, 17, 18, one of my friends like texted me and I was like, that just cost me 20 cents. Don't do that. What are you doing? Stop texting me. 20 cents is like 1% of my net worth, man. You guys are high school sweethearts? No, we're not. We would have been had we gone to the same high school. We met in our early 20s. Yeah, you get in trouble from playing online games with dial-up and blocking phone calls from getting through. Yeah. Like, Mom, can I can I go online? She's like, I'm expecting a call from your father. Is this a Mango Street production? The short film I'm talking about is. This stream, I mean, it's half a Mango Street production. Yeah, free Wi-Fi calling and yeah, free calls to the other side of the world. Yeah, it's crazy. It's pretty cool. All right. I'm going to sell this one micro here. This is on my XFAs. Let's see what kind of movement we can get out of it. Hi, Chester. How you doing, buddy? I think Chester came for me for attention because today's Gabagool's birthday. Maybe Gabagool's getting extra cuddles. Hi, Chester. Hi, buddy. Do you remember the modern tone? The modem tone? Yes. Of course. Eddie, update on your year. You've had 4 green days. You hate trading. I'm sorry, man. That's no fun. Man. Yeah, the dollar swings on just one micro is a lot more than I would even expect. Oh, there's Birthday Boy. What up, Gabagool? Hi, buddy. You want to say hi to the people on stream? Because it's your birthday? You want to say hi? Oh, boy. Oh, the Gabagool. Come here. There's Birthday Boy. Oh. Okay, buddy. Okay. I got to turn on my camera now. Got the Birthday Boy in the house. He's 2 years old. He's a good boy.
Gabagool.
2 years old now? You're a big boy? Stop acting like a freak? Yeah? You're gonna settle down? You very mature? Yeah. We're all excited about that. Good boy. Dude, Florida, roaming was the worst. Roaming data and like just roaming calls even, it was so dumb, man. How about a video where it's your dog trading prop firm account? It's time he earns his salary. And that's what I was saying the other day. I mentioned how there's like that. Have you seen that guy who has his chicken trade a prop firm account? I was thinking it'd be fun to do that with Gabagool. Man, that dude gets views. All right, so the XFA trade's gonna go ahead and it's gonna work. It's gonna do its thing. Hopefully, hopefully we'll get the flush. And here we are on the practice account, just for fun here. 50% retracement again. Looking for that to crack, and then obviously under VWAP. But I might drop this to break even at this point. There's the crack of 50% retracement. Want that to hold, and then next up's VWAP. See you, chat. Chester's bored with this price action. I don't know why, it's pretty fun. What time frame is the 50% retracement? It is the move from the open last night to the lows. Yes, giving up VWAP here for the time being. Let's see. See if we can get the flush now. Up a nice bag here on the practice account. That's just one mini. I was trying to do it like a little bit more realistic to like what I would actually trade instead of just slinging on 5 minis, you know. I'm up about 70 bucks here on the XFA as well with just one micro. I think I'll go ahead and move to break even on this one too. I just want to protect my profit, and anything after that is just gravy. But let's see, VWAP. Let's see if we can give up VWAP. If we give up VWAP, I might just add to this. I like that wick up to the 50% retracement again, and the subsequent rejection. I do enjoy that. Okay, I'll add to the practice count trade here. Still in the XFA, just one micro up 100 bucks. I mean, that's 50 points. That's a baller move. It's a lot of money. Here's this trade, by the way. Right? That's working out really nicely. Practice account's up 1,500. I think it was pretty good timing there on that short. I'll let it test VWAP again, but we get 10 points above VWAP, I'm out. I think that's fair. Is that VWAP accurate? Actually, let me make sure. Oh no, we're already through VWAP. Okay, so this VWAP is not accurate. This is the retracement at 268, so that's where I'm giving it to. Yeah, thanks, Coolio. I just realized that. Yeah, VWAP is off there. Either way, I'm good with this stop out. I'll give it to the 50% retracement instead of VWAP. So I'm watching down there too on Motive Wave where it's more accurate. Okay, out there for 30 bucks. When are you gonna take a payout? Pinata, I want to build this up to 3,000, and right now it's at 700. So Still got a ways to go. But that's my goal. Maybe I'll change my mind, but that's what I would like to do. All right, I might get back in this on the XFAs here. Seems like I got top ticked out there. I don't love that. All right, I'm back in here. I still want to be in this. Yeah, Christopher. Yeah, I know. You got to zoom out all the time. Yeah. On Topstep X for it to be accurate. Yeah. Otherwise, it forgets where it should anchor. It's like, oh yeah, there's data over there. Okay, I'll anchor to that. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so back in this on the XFAs. Also in 2 minis on the practice account. Let's see, good stop out. I think for me it would be above 300. Maybe 312 is reasonable. I hope it doesn't come to that. I might stop out before that because that's a bit higher than I really feel comfortable with. I mean, Topstep X, it's going to pull data probably differently than TradingView. The way it integrates data, because you can still use TradingView charts, but you still have to get they're going to pull data probably from somewhere else, and so then you have to know how to interpret that data correctly. Well, looks like I'm about to get stopped out here. This was a nice pump up here. I got stopped out on the practice account with 2 minis there for a loss. After being up about 1,500. All right, this might just be an L here. These swings are crazy, man. Gave it like 60 point. It's a 60-point stop loss. Okay, you know, back above 300, we're gonna have some problems here. All right, go ahead and do it. Stop me out. All right, and on that one for a loss. That's kind of annoying, huh? Nice little fake out. Got me good. Got me pretty good. I don't think it's a long. I mean, I'm not interested in longs really anymore. I still think the shorts are in play. I think you just gotta wash us out first, you know. And it did that successfully. Do not top tick me again. Oh, do not top tick me. I don't think my poor little heart can take it. If I see a top tick, watch my BPM spike. My exit was 312, right? Where's 312? I don't mind grinding back up to highs here, so then I don't feel so bad about my exit. Okay, there we go. It's not a top tick exit. I'm all right. My heart rate can return to normal. Where's the XFA? You're looking at it, buddy. Buddy boy. You're looking at him. 577 now is the balance on the lead account. I have one that's high. 619 I think is my highest. Oh, 758 is my highest. 758 is my highest balance on all the XFAs. But 577 is just my lead account. That one sometimes, I don't know. There's just some weird differences. displaying your BPM could be a fun little thing. Well, you know, are you talking about? Just so you know, it is displaying. It's a new thing I did today, but it's in the bottom left. So we'll see. I am trying to keep it chill. Honestly, I want to short this again here. I don't want to give back too much profit, but I mean, dang, this looks pretty good to me. Let's check with the higher time frames first here. 15-minute. We got only 3 minutes on that. I don't love that candle. I don't love that 15-minute candle. That's funny, Christopher. Yeah, no, I just added it. I just put it up last night. I thought it'd be interesting. It's funny that you said that. Little demand zone down here. All right, we might have to sweep these highs first. Yeah, jacked. I agree. I don't like the 15-minute. And I don't like trading against the 15-minute. Take a couple shots for research purposes. Take a few edibles. See what happens to my heart rate. Now when people start trolling you, they know when it's pissing you off. Yeah, that's true. My heart is giving me away. I try to be cool. I read a comment. I'm just like fuming on the inside. Nah. What's up, Sakura? How you doing? I'm looking for shorts, but I just got burnt trying that. Don't want to get burnt twice, but yes, let's see if we can kind of double top, triple top-ish right here. Naz, there's a sweep higher here. Let's see if we can get that rejected. What happened to you if you made 1501 for the day? There's a little bit of leeway there where I don't think they'll make you make more. But much more than that, then they'll add to how much you have to make to pass the combine. Sell it, dude. I'm not selling into this. This is looking too good right now. But maybe we get some rejection, some engulfing bearish candles, and at least a bearish hammer, something, you know. Then maybe I could look for another short. But right now, it's no bueno. 15 minutes, a little too strong there for my liking. It's going to close out in a few 20 seconds. You made 16, 17 on a combine and then passed me? Was that your I think it just kind of depends. Because like I said, I think I've had to make like 28 extra dollars before. 20, something like that. Okay, 15 minutes closed out here. 5 minutes looking pretty strong as well. Let's see if like 43s hold here on a pullback, just the highs. And see if we grind higher here. What's up, Chester? Going up? Going up? Good boy. Can we get 69 likes, please? I don't know, man. For whatever reason, maybe it's because it's Monday. Views are a little lower than usual, I think. Usually in the mid 200s. Likes are down bad, but that's okay. I don't need you guys to like the stream. It doesn't affect my ego at all. All right. Give me something to work with here. Let's see if 40s hold here. That's, you know, that's what I'll be looking for. Yeah, second day. That's what I was wondering too. Second day in the combine, or you know, your second large day. If it's the day that passes you, you know, then I think they're more chill about it. But if you make 1600 you know, day one, then I think you're gonna have to make a little bit more. I'm pretty sure. It's happened to me. Got the 50-day moving average here on ES. We give up 40s. Maybe my short will be able to... I don't want to force this short. I really don't. It feels like I'd be trying to force it, but let's see. Let's see what happens here. For now, things remain short-term bullish. Meanwhile, I'm going to bring my heart rate down. All right, popping new highs there. IBH is locked. How am I grabbing the data? I have a chest strap on that connects to my phone, and then this platform has like a URL that with a widget, which you then connect. You drop into OBS, so it's pretty clever. It's a good little setup. Target to the upside, I don't have anything. 400, I guess, key level there. It's just psych level. Here's coming into 400 here. Yeah, you connect the doohickey to the thingamajig. That is accurate. Albeit vague. Are you good enough to quit your 9 to 5 yet? No. Not yet, man. Someday. But my 9 to 5s, I don't really have a 9 to 5. All right. Spike into 400, reject to IBH. IBH holding. Let's see what happens. Man, if you want to see my heart rate climb, let's talk about that Bills-Chiefs game. Oh, man. I really wanted Bills to go all the way, win the Super Bowl. That was disappointing. House arrest or ankle monitoring? What's up, Tyler? How you doing? Chiefs were an easy bet. It's rigged, yeah. Every time I enter a trade, I have a sim account just set to 6 to 1. So you're risking 6 to make 1. You actively manage your other. Tell me why 6 to 1 is beating your ass. Wait. because you're only looking for one out of, and you're giving it 6, right? I mean, oh, risking 1 to make 6. Okay, so 1 to 6. Interesting, huh? Well, sounds like you have great entries then, sub. Right? That's my takeaway. Flip it, you know? Make the 6 to 1 be your main, and then your sim you can actively manage. All right, Tyler, best of luck with this new set of XFAs. Hope you can get some payouts. And I mean, nothing better than paying yourself from trading, right? Such a great feeling. Entered along 5 minutes after open today. So was that kind of around where I did? Mine might have been a little bit later than 5. Yeah, I entered around 5 minutes here. Sounds like a similar long. Yeah, dude. That's what I noticed too. When there's like setups I like, and I would take it with very small size and just like put that account away and go look at something else. It would honestly do great. And it's because the size is small. I don't really care. I don't feel the need to micromanage it. So maybe that's something. It's just you don't care about the symbol count, so you can let it ride. Whereas when you start to care about something, you micromanage it, right? It's like helicopter parenting or something, you know? It's like maybe your kid will be better off if you just let them go have a little bit of freedom. Give your trade some of that freedom, you know? Alrighty. So poked 400. Back down to IBH at, what is this, the 70s? Here. Let's see. See if we can give that up. How do you deal with over trading? It can be a struggle. I just think, I mean, I always say this. People ask that a lot, and I just think you have to, for these bad habits, you have to hate these habits enough where you're just like, you really just have to just cut yourself off. So like in Topstep X, here's what I've done a couple times, is I will lock myself out, right? No more trading. So if it happened a couple times recently where I'm like, these conditions, it feels like the kind of conditions that I would overtrade and get chopped up and lose a lot of money, even though it's not as volatile. That's not today, but another time. So I locked myself out because I'm like, I've seen this play out before and I'm not happy with it. So I literally just had to lock myself out. So I was not able to take more trades. So it kind of forces that discipline. So, Topstep X does have its benefits. Any platform that lets you lock yourself out like that. I think you can do it in Motivwave too. I think you can set... I think there is a way to do it. I'm trying to remember how. But I'm pretty sure you can lock yourself out. Someone else would probably tell me about how to do it. Not sure where it is, but it can be done. IBH continuing to hold here. What up, Twisty? How you doing? Gonna poke new highs here into 400. There it goes. New highs on both indices here. Let's check in with VIX. I'm sure VIX shot up nicely. It did. Shot up to $20.20-ish. Back down to 17.50. Pretty much the lows for the session. Baseline Friday was 16.25, and we're at 17.55. Yeah, you too suffer from the one more trade. Yeah, 90% of your time you kick yourself. Yeah. That's so common. I think we just have to like recognize this pattern starting to develop when you get in that mindset. It's usually I would say because you're in the red and you're like, I can make it. I can get back in the green really easily here. then you start digging yourself a bigger hole. I think you just have to recognize that feeling of like, oh, I gotta get green. Say, no. Let me shut down. Let me at least walk away for 15 minutes. Come back. Maybe there'll be an A+ setup in the afternoon or something, but I don't need to make it back. That's why I like Best Loser Wins, that book, is because like if you can just accept that red day, you're not going to overtrade it, right? How goes the accounts? Congrats on the funded 150K. I don't have a funded 150K, just to be clear. I have 5 100Ks. So it's pretty good though. I mean, it's better than 150K for sure. So the bounce on the lowest one is around 577. It's been a pretty good day. I mean, last night was good. All right. Well, just grinding higher here. Let's just look at some other time frames. Let's start with a 4-hour. I said 4-hour. There we go. Wow, look at this 4-hour candle, guys. I mean, that's pretty interesting. Massive. Well, I guess I can't see where this wick goes. What is this wick? It is a massive wick, right? Close. No, the low, 763. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there it is. There it goes. That is a massive freaking wick on a 4-hour. I've never seen a wick that big. That's big wick energy right there. That's a 400-point wick. I mean, my gosh. Anyway, so obviously, I have a 30-minute demand zone down there. This is technically a 4-hour demand zone, if we're gonna be technical about things. So it looks like when do 4-hour candles close? I don't even know. Would it close at noon maybe, my time? 11? I don't know. But either way, I mean, it's possible we engulf this other candle, this other 4-hour. So, what else? Let's check a 2-hour. How's that looking? 2 hours looking pretty good. I mean, everything's looking good to the upside for the short term. I suspect we run into problems at 500, if not sooner, but I'm expecting that to be a little problem area for us. 30-minute, there's that demand zone. Nothing much else of note there. 15-minute. Yeah, I mean, everything's looking okay to the upside for now, so. Could check ES as well if we want. Did you hear about the MMT strategy? I don't know what that is. All right, there's IBH again. Maybe I'd buy IBH. I don't know. What's ES doing? ES pulling back a bit here. I will also watch previous high of day here at 341. If IBH gives up, let's see if 341 holds, but yeah. All right, well.
Let me show you something.
All right, coming in the previous high day, 41, I think I said. Yeah, 41. See if that holds. Might consider a long. Nice pump back up of IBH. Got a little potential trend line here on the 1 minute developing, just on the way down. Initial balance high. The 60 minute opening range high is IBH. Excuse me. Well, it's a pretty quiet Monday for chat. Everyone doing okay? Other than Tom's dogs ruining his trading session? All right, here we go. Previous high day. Tommy flat on the day, nice. Yeah, it is a little, you know, things have slowed down a little bit, and there's still good movement, but you know, from high to low, from high to current low. Whoops, wrong tool. From high to about this swing low here, still 74 points in 10 minutes. So it's still plenty of good movement, but is it executable? You entered a long 15-minute FEG, trying for 500. I don't think that's terrible. I'm watching here, you know, for previous day, right now, previous high day. Watching see us that hold, and then if this trend line here breaks, then I'd probably hop it along. That's probably how I would play it. Hi, Chester. If this cracks, I'm less interested. You know, the 15-minute, it's got 7 minutes on it, and it's going to look somewhat engulfing here if we work much lower than this, you know. It'll probably close engulfing, in which case I'd be less inclined to grab it. So I'll give it down to, like, you know, 30s. Don't really want to go much lower than 30s. What are all your thoughts on the tariff talks? I don't know, man. I'm skeptical. Yeah, you can use Rush. What are you saying? Trade of 8 and Topstep? On my side, showing error fetching external content. Please try again later. Anyone else using Trade of 8 and Topstep? Anyone having success with it? Okay, so dip into 34. I like that. Break the trend line. I'll hop in on. I mean, I'll do it on the practice account. I'll do it on the XFAs. So. I'll just go ahead and grab the practice just because it's less important. I'd rather get the better entry on the XFA. So. Nice pump here. Good. Yeah, it's looking good. Well, already up like 20 points on the practice account trade. I want a little bit more confirmation for the XFA. That ended up being a pretty good entry. Yeah, you might need to give the XFA more time to activate Rush. Finger on the trigger here. Oh, I can see my heart rate climbing. It's 1 micro, dude. Relax. You might not even enter this trade, bro. Relax. Not what I want to see. Maybe that's a little fake out. I don't know. Seems a little dicey. Can that hold? Back up. The practice account got you sweating? No, it's because I'm about to take an entry here. That's what's got me, like, you know, getting a little too excited about it. Doesn't matter, man. 1 micro. Might not even shape up into a trade here. Not looking like how I would want it to look, so I feel like that was like a little fake out there to the long side, you know, getting up to IBH again. So probably hop out of this practice account. Trade. Maybe it'll be a reverse, you know, reverse the position kind of deal here. Let's watch. Is this platform Motive Wave or Topstep? Well, I'm trading both Topstep X and Motive Wave. All right. Okay. For fun here, let me just sling on like 5 contracts short the practice account. Let's see if we can get a push. So my XFAs are in Topstep X, and this combine I'm trading is in Motive Wave. Let's go, dude. So this 15-minute candle changes things a little bit now. Might be a stop here. I might pull the trigger here on a short. Don't love the location as much, but what's your average gain per year trading futures? I don't have any stats that would mean anything. So yeah, I don't really have anything to share that would be meaningful. $300 holding up for now. I'll get out of that oversized short there. See if this trend line holds again. I still wouldn't mind a long, even if it's just for like 40, 50 points, just 40, 50 points, and this kind of volatility. Don't need, I mean, there's a lot of room in these moves, you know? I did one XFA trade, or maybe two. Yeah, I did two. I shorted 287 and covered 271, and then I wait, no, maybe I said that wrong. Short 287, yeah, covered 271, and then I think I shorted and stopped out. So I think it was one win, one loss. Yeah, and the loss was much larger. So two XFA trades. How big is your stop loss on NQ usually? 10 to 20 points, generally speaking. So trendline still relevant there, still rejecting. I would be interested in that breaking and this grinding back higher. Just because 300 does seem to be holding here for the time being. And so there might be a little move back up to play. All right, giving up 300 maybe? We're going to give it up. Buyers thrown in the towel. There's VWAP on ES. All right. Just going to throw a short on here with the practice account for fun here. Looking for 300 to give way. Kind of already did, so looking forward to looking for us to stay under it. Nice snap lower here to 268. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. How much you up for today? My XFAs, I'm up about 550 times 5. 1,500 on the combine. So pretty good. Pretty good session. Cool, there's a snap to 50% retracement that I'm looking for. That's just on the practice account there, so put that back in the green. Make me feel better about myself. There's VWAP on NAS. ES already gave up VWAP. Well, yeah, here, Kevin, here's your VWAP test that you wanted, so Wouldn't be surprised if we do get a little bounce here, maybe all the way up to 340s or so. Maybe we get a little head and shoulders action. I don't know. A little head and shoulders could be interesting. So a little bounce up here and then maybe another drop. Let's see if that plays out. There's a test of VWAP on ES there that looks like it's rejecting. I bet we could crack VWAP here on Nazi.
Just crack it here on the NASDAQ. It's gonna be a real nice show sitting up here, Sonny.
It's Herbert the Pervert from Family Guy. That's what it is. Honestly, my voice isn't warmed up to do that register. Usually it's a little better. But I don't I don't do it very often.
Get your sweet ass back here.
I say that, bro. Here, I'll probably get banned from being a YouTube partner. The voice raised the heart rate a bit. Dan likes it. Did it? Seems pretty steady, but maybe. All right, giving up VWAP here. The other level I marked was 50% of the hourly candle, just because it's a very strong candle. So just wanted to gauge that too. So let's see here. I think I'd prefer the short side. Wouldn't mind to bounce higher first, but maybe that won't happen. Location wise, I mean, I would just love just a little bounce to short rather than shorting after this freaking leg. It's been just a long trend down here for like half hour, so I wouldn't mind just a little bounce to get a better entry short. Come on, VWAP. All right, Power Shop. Catch you later, man. You walked away from your desk and thought someone entered your office.
Well, this guy's got a lot of cash in his drawers. Give me some of that money.
All right. I have the trend line here. See if we can pop above it again. But look for us. I would like to see like a head and shoulders. Maybe that's too easy, but you know, some sort of bounce just would be nice. Bounce it, bounce it. Honestly, I'm tempted to scalp it long here. Not going to do it, I don't think, but I still prefer to be on the short side. There's that trend line over here in Motive Wave. You can see it's still holding for the time being. Griffin, did you oversize today? I mean, it's still an impressive run you got going here, man, for sure. $3,300 on the month. Today just required, you know, small size, my friend. Where do you anchor VWAP to the Futures Open? The night before. So extended session or whatever it might be called. We are just doing a little chop right now, man. I want to see something happen here. Would prefer bounce up. Look at the other pickups up 19K. I see. 1900. I see 1.9K. Yeah. That sucks to have that swing there, but you're doing good, man. You're doing good. What's up, Justin? How you doing? What's up, TBM viewers? Welcome to your second favorite stream. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you made a bag. If not, it's all good. No worries. Don't stress out if other people made bags and you didn't. It's gonna be weeks just getting started. You know, you want to be around for it. Don't blow yourself up. So, alrighty. I'm looking for either, you know, a bounce to short, or maybe another rejection here, and I just short down here. I prefer not to short down here. I prefer a short in the 20s to 40s. So I would like to see that bounce happen. Matt has GeoGuessr on a stream. I like GeoGuessr. I don't want to steal his idea, but I mean, sometimes when the markets are slow, it'd be fun to get on here and play GeoGuessr. But yeah, it seems like again, that seems like his thing. I don't really want to just. It's like, what am I gonna do next? Dad jokes? I gotta do my own thing. But I think GeoGuessr's fun. I feel like we just had like 30 people come in to check my P&L for the day and then leave. Spikes up, then shoots down. Play Wordle. I like Wordle too. I'm pretty decent at Wordle. All right. While we're waiting for something to happen here, let's do Wordle. Matt did Wordle too? Oh, come on. I get my vowels out of the way first here. So, could be something like shout. No, you can't go there. Maybe use the only vowel. Looks like we might be getting the bounce here that I wanted. No, it can't be syrup. We need tea. So C. Scrum. Need a T still. Shunt. Is that a word? Can't think of what it'd be. Salty. Sultry. It's too many words. Letters. See you later, Dom. Have a good one. I wanted to poke a little higher, but yeah, it's looking pretty good for the short here. There's no O, so it can't be shout. It's just a U is the only vowel. Scout, no. Scut. Why can't I think of what that would be? Scuba? No, there's an A. Spurt? Okay, Roger, let's try spurt. No, there's no R, so it wouldn't be spurt, but I like it. I like it. Alrighty, it might be a short time here. Wish I had a better location. Stump. Ah, there you go. The T's not second in the second place. I thought that was it. I thought you had it. Stump. T's not second. What on earth is this word? Slut. Slutty. That's what I was thinking, shunt, but I was thinking, is that even a word? Oh, it is shunt. Okay, I should just tried that early on. All right, we're good on shunt. All right. Yeah, I did say it earlier. It didn't really feel like, it felt like a maybe word. It felt like a word that I would try on my own, but in front of 200 people, I wasn't sure if I wanted to try shunt. That was fun. All right. Yeah. Medical term, is it? I was thinking like a stint. Isn't that what they put in like your heart or something? I shunt the door because it was cold outside. Push or pull a train or part of a train from the main line to the siding from one track to another. Or provide an electrical current with a conductor joining 2 points of a circuit through which more or less of the current may be diverted. The noun is an act of pushing or shoving something. So yeah, I guess the engine turnaround was helped by a gravity shunt. Still doesn't seem, still would never use it. And then yeah, there's the medical shunt surgery. So yeah, okay. Sounds pretty shunty to me. Yeah, you're right. All right, oh, I'm missing my short here. I'm talking about shunts. I think I'm gonna short here. Been waiting a while for it. So it wasn't shunting the door. I don't think it was shunting the door. One little pop for me to short. One little pop. Pop, pop. Come on. I gotta take a pee break too, so this would be good timing if I can get in short here. I hate buying right here, or selling right here, but I think the momentum is gonna beat the downside. So I'm gonna go ahead and short. Stop around 300. There's maybe my pop I wanted. This I can adjust later. I don't know. Let me take a pee break, grab some coffee or something, and then I'll be back. Hey, what do you know? P-break trade's working out. I think it's been a while since we had one of these. Get the drop to 200 here, baby. Let's go. This is 50% retracement, right here. So this is the hourly 50% retracement. I don't mind a little bounce here, but I do want to see that broken, obviously. What made me think it was going to break? Well, because we gave up the 50% retracement of the high to low move from last night into today, and VWAP. That was pretty key. So obviously, I was more interested in shorting higher, because why? Of course, you'd rather short higher. But it did seem, the momentum is down. Sellers been keeping a lid on stuff. We did make it above 50% of the move, but, fall back down and underneath it, then I'd much rather play the short side here. As far as take profit, I don't know. I don't know what kind of move we're going to get, and I don't know how long I want to stay in this trade. But I could maybe stay in it most of the day as long as we get some really good movement down into the 100s. I could be pretty comfy sitting in this one. And I don't think... I'd be surprised if... Maybe I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not sure 700s, 770s are in play yet. What is that? That's like a massive... It'd be $930 on one micro, I don't know if that's going to be in play or not, but, maybe it's worth holding into the afternoon. I got other stuff to do today, so, I won't really be able to monitor it, So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. The good news is, look, I'm already up 550, right? So as long as we get far enough away, I can move... Maybe move to break even. I could maybe just hold this stop loss, leave it as is, and I'd probably be fine here. As long as we can continue that momentum, the sellers can really push through here. So, yeah. I don't know. I think it's a good entry, and I think it's worth seeing what we can get out of it into the afternoon. Hopefully it'll let me do that without making me sweat, without stopping me out, etc., etc. Targeting 163s, 30-minute demand. Yeah, let's see, 163. I have it on my chart. I have like 159, but yes, same thing. I think that's a great target to have. I would definitely, if selling momentum picks up, I would absolutely expect a bounce here. Definitely. So I think that's a great area to take profit at if you are short, is in the 160s. Because I feel it's very likely we will bounce, and maybe, yeah, we will continue to move lower, break IBL. But, if you just want to take risk off, you can scale out or whatever. I think that's a great idea in that range. How did I know to short this? I didn't, no one knows, really. But like I mentioned, I explained it, 3 minutes ago when someone asked. I'm just kind of looking at the bigger picture, I like to mark 50% retracements of moves, of big moves. And so I marked that. Once we got above it, I'm like, all right, let's hold off on shorts, Then we kind of top out here, fall back under previous high of day. I was looking for that to hold for a long play. And then we give up 50% retracement again and VWAP. So I'm like, all right, well, I think momentum's to the downside anyways. So let me hop in short and see if I can catch the move. So far, so good. I wish I had, maybe another on, and that way I could scale out in 160s. But I just had the 1 micro. I wouldn't mind adding in the 220s, maybe. Here we go. Here's 220. Put my money where my mouth is if I want. Just make sure everything still looks good. Everything still looks good. check, yeah, 15 minutes good. Yeah, everything's looking pretty good for this. So, let's see. Back down to 210 here. I don't think I can. I don't think I'm gonna get another spot here to fill. I'm gonna sell one. Would you take this on account wise? This is my 5 XFAs. So I'm in this times 5. All right, we'll add a little risk here. If I get the bounce again, it already bounced up once. But I will add a second here if I can. Where's Joe? I'm expecting his scratching chin emoji for me adding on a pullback. No, the Combine is the Motive Wave platform, but if I'm in Topstep X, I'm almost always on the XFAs. Very close to the fill here. Very close. I missed it by a point or so. Maybe 3 points, I guess. All right. It looks like no ad for me then, unless it gets... If it pops up one more time, I'll just mark it sell. I don't know. I kind of just want to add to it now. I'm just going to do it. There. I'm in 2 micros. VWAP's 263 right now. Give it a little bit, 269 or so. And then I do want to take, I think I'll take one off at like 64, 65. So limit buy 1. Add 3 minis. Sometimes I'm so tempted on an XFA. Like I almost want to take one of the 5 and trade it kind of heavy, you know, just to see. But I also just want to be disciplined and not get greedy. It's hard to fight the desire though to just go balls to the wall. You saw Topstep Trader made 150K in one day last week. Was that on the live account? I mean, it must have been. That's sick. Honestly, I'm a little tempted to add a 3rd here. All right, there. I'm in 3 micros. I'm expecting I'm expecting a knife down, like an elevator down kind of thing. If you're in 3, you might as well round to 5. And if you're 5, you might as well round to 10. Yeah, right? Slippery slope here. There's a pop I wanted earlier for the ad. But I went ahead and marketed it in though. Let's keep me on a drawdown here. Let's push back there. Spotify's always trying to get me demonetized playing someone else's tracks here. Come on. Don't do me dirty. All right. Come on. Time to slice down. Knife to 64. Here we go. Knife it. Knife it. Yeah, yeah. Come on, you dirty dog. If I'm in 10, I might as well round up to 100. There is an easier way, Kevin, to see my... But when I'm back and forth a lot, I don't flip. But I do have like a better thing for Topstep X. Let's see if I can make it happen or not. I did make... let's see. So I have that. Yeah, I just lose. I have to get the heart rate monitor on there again. But that's essentially it. So you can see it better. Sounds like you need a personal assistant. Someone to edit your videos, make sure Spotify is playing the right music, and someone to mod this chat. That someone is me. Hire me and I'll quit right now. I cannot match your salary, sir. Appreciate it. But yeah, I think you're too expensive, man. Do you have any more pee? I emptied the bladder, buddy. I'll try to refill it. Oh, put me in drawdown here. Let's see if my heart rate picks up. I definitely don't want to take a full-size loss here. This is not what I want to see here. Man, that knife did not happen here. I might tighten up here. Oof. How much room do I gotta give it? 52 maybe? VWAP is 62. I don't know. You look like an avocado toast type guy. I mean, who doesn't like avocado toast? Is objectively good. Well, my heart rate's doing well. All right, so a little pop there. Yeah, maybe that, I mean, that 200 block, I mean, we have been down in the 90s before it, so I don't know. Mike, ex-Topstep engineer here. I used to manage one of the teams there. How are you liking it these days? Topstep in general? Good. Topstep X? Yeah, you know, there's some good features. There's some frustrations. You look like the type of guy who think avocado toast is objectively good. I mean, it just is. It's just good stuff. If you don't like avocados, you're crazy. And avocado on toast? Good stuff, man. Alrighty. I'm up 120 on this trade right now. A little back and forth though. It's very getting a little volatile here. And again, you know, of course, the moves they're bigger today. You know, that bounce is, you know, a 40-point bounce. You know. I don't know, bro. Sounds like a beans and toast kind of situation. That's so British, man. Huh. It's taking a little bit to snap. For brokers, I like Edge Clear. Also, AMP is another one that's recommended often. So I trade Edge Clear. You can check out Edge Clear or AMP, see which one gives you better commissions and margins. All right, I like the trade still. I like the trade. I think I still like taking profit at 164. My first order was where now? First order was 45. So that's what, an 80-pointer? What's up, Sala? How you doing? You're short? Still holding. I like being on the same side of a trade as Sala. The most pro one-year trader I've ever met. Dude's a better trader than I am. I've got 5 times the years behind me. You look like the kind of guy who thinks quarter pounder with cheese and a large side of curly fries objectively looks good. Where do you get a quarter pounder and curly fries? What restaurant's that? I don't even know if I want to take profit in 60s. Do I want to? I mean, if this really slices, there's way more meat on the bone. I guess, I mean, already in 3 deep. I mean, it is a safer thing to do. Carl's Jr., they have curly fries? Oh, I haven't been there in, I don't know, 20 years or something. They got good burgers, though. Pretty good burgers. Partials. Okay, yeah, I'll take the one off there at 64 if we get the dump. Dump. Let's make it a monster day. Come on. Let's get the drop. Come on, let's do it. Break even stop. I was considering it. We've just been chopping around so long. This leak lower, I would be nervous if it comes back to my entry. I would. And I still feel good about the short, but man, I don't really want a lot of heat on 3 micros when I'm already up nicely for the day. So break even stop is in my mind. Steak and Shake. Dude, now you're talking, man. Steak and Shake is my jam. Again, I haven't been there in like forever, but in high school, man, this is the only thing in Indianapolis that's open late other than Walmart. All right. I'll go ahead and I'll move my stop here, I guess. I like the short. I don't want too much heat on this. I don't know. Portillo's. I've only had Portillo's once when I was an intern at a recording studio. It was awesome. I loved it. Got a cake shake. It's great. Alrighty, come on, quit goofing off. I know you're gonna drop. Just do it with me in the trade, you know? Come on. I'm not asking for too much, am I? I don't think I'm asking for too much. $100 on 3 micros, man. That's good money. That's good movement. But looks like I might just get the stop here. Should be pretty nasty. Are you from Indy? You're from Indy? Are you related to Dan Inskeep? I mean, I am Dan Inskeep. Yeah, I'm from Indy. All right, I guess I'm stopped out. That sucks. I really wanted a big ass move there. I mean, I will reshort if we reject. I meant Jim Inskeep. No, I don't know Jim. Tempted to short this. What's ES doing? It might need to wait. We might need another 15-minute candle to close. Green. I don't know. Watching here, watching. It's getting close to 11 o'clock and I don't really want to trade. All right, Grizz. All right. I was in Indianapolis on Google Street View once. It looked lame, to be honest. Yeah. Stick with Google Street View, I think, to visit Indy. If you're from Carmel, did you ever go to 96th Street Steak Burger? That place actually slapped pretty good. I think it closed down, but it was good. That's up in, was it like Gray and what's the road? Hague? Not Hague. I think it's just 96th Street. 96th Street and Gray, maybe. All right. Honestly, I will be interested in shorting this again here. I'm trading for 5 years, not 6 years. Started off with stock options and just the stock itself for a couple years. And I was trading, I'm trying to remember because it's kind of all a blur. I think I traded most of the day. This was, I was in California at a specific time. I think I traded most of the day, or at least was like around most of the day, at least the mornings. And then, I tried futures. I dabbled with futures, went back to stock options, and then went full into futures in 2022, like summer 2022. So, yeah, that's been that. Come on, VWAP. Okay, is this a real VWAP test? Yes, it is. Okay. All right, well, I'm glad I hopped out of that for a little profit with 3 micros. I would not want to take a loss. So, it worked out okay. Could have been worse. Nice, Hank. That's a lot of 10.2 million in funding right now. That sounds like a lot to manage, but that's the important thing is get payouts. So yeah, get them payouts. Okay, Ninja, Apex, Copy Trader connects them all. Wow, sweet. What's your VWAP at on MNQ? 270. I don't believe this. Do you guys believe this buy up here? I still think the move's down. Why Motowave over Sierra? Because I'm on a Mac. A little interested in shorting up here. The location feels better this time around. I don't know, man. Hero short. Yeah. I mean, it's not so crazy of a hero. I think it's a solid, it's a rejection of the 50% retracement again and VWAP. I kind of like it. Hang on. All right, well, I do want to grab the short. I'm just like 40 points at this point. Dang. I don't know where Midnight and Joe are. Midnight stopped by earlier, and then Joe I haven't seen today. I think I got a short. I think I do. I wish it wasn't risking so many freaking points at, you know, this entry here. Maybe after lunch is better for the short. Yeah. Oh, here we go. This might save my skin here. I check the other time frames. Yeah. Kind of looks good for a little bounce, honestly. So maybe I shouldn't get overzealous here with a short. Yeah, Mark, Motive Wave is super user-friendly in my opinion. It's pretty easy. I've heard a lot about Sierra. I know it's awesome, but it takes a lot of the, you know, the learning curve is tough. Motive Wave to me is very intuitive. It took me, there's still stuff I'm learning about it, but like just to get everything set up, it's pretty easy. I made a video about it too. So, Droll says, don't go short. Well, you say so, stranger in chat who I've never talked to before. You know, you may be right. Avoiding a short might be the best idea for right now. Sometimes I really, really want the move to happen, and it doesn't happen when I want it to, and I will rack up a couple losses, and then I'll step away. During lunch hour, we'll probably get the knife down that I wanted, and after bouncing around a little higher. So I am married to this bias, but to me, it's the right side of the market to be on today. Like I said, we might need one more up candle here to close on the 15. Someone hit the market with a stick or something. It's not doing anything here. I don't use volume profile. Bookmap's different than volume profile, Sammy. I have heat map right here and Motive Wave. One of the reasons why Motive Wave is nice. I don't know. I think my short might be playing out, Droll. Everyone's telling me not to short. I think I got a short, honestly. Maybe I just size down to 1 micro again. Just now I feel like the location sucks again. Thank you, Daniel. I passed 5 accounts, 150K. Wow. Amazing. If I was any help at all, I'm glad for it. Well done. Pat yourself on the back for that. That's great. Fuck. Man, I really want this short. I hate selling right here. We just spent 5 years chopping here. That's what it feels like when you're in a trade anyway. Give me like a 220 entry again. Come on. Calls helped you enter. Nice. Well, I'm glad. That's awesome. Glad to hear it. A lot of orders hitting the tape here on ES. Selling, picking up overhead there. Man, I am feeling a certain type of way about it. Entry in the middle of the range. Yeah. This is, I mean, there's a ton of activity happening here. Me. I think I gotta sell short, guys. I think I have to do it. Alright, I'm short 2 mics. Could be a mistake here. This has been support. I'm betting on it to crack. So if we bounce up too hard here, I'm gonna get out of the way. Should I have waited 30 seconds on this one? Ton of sellers just got filled there. Man, these moves are nuts, man. That's 40 points against me really fast. All right, maybe you guys were right. Shit. All right. Let's see. This loss will kind of suck. Bottom tick entry, yeah. The short up at the 50% retracement would have been way more comfortable, and I just had a hard time doing that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get stopped out here, I'm sure of it. I'm still in this, okay. Ariel, it's not about the indicators really, it's just, you know, it's the time in front of it. Time in front of the screens, and it's not easy, you know. That is a bottom tick entry though. That is so ugly. Disgusting. Sickening. Sickening. All right. Let's check in with heat map here. Good thing you moved to micros and handle volatility. I've been trying to trade the XFAs all in micros. Trying to be responsible with it. But especially today, it's important, yeah. All right. All right. I do have to get going here soon, so really want this to move in my favor, and I can breathe a little easier here and just kind of go hands off with this. So close to getting the stop. Could still happen, obviously, but again, I hated shorting there. To me, I felt we were gonna get sliced through this level finally that we've been battling, and so I just wanted to get in before that slice happened. And sometimes you look absolutely foolish doing so. Other times you look goated, shorting right before a flush, you know? So it's one of those things that can go either way on you, you know? It's tough. And I think the other, that rejection there is probably a much better entry. I mean, it was a much better entry, objectively, I think. Alrighty. Come on, move away. Stay away from my stop, bro. Bro, don't stop me out. I'm psyching myself out. Yeah. It's cause all of a sudden, you know, 2 micros and losing $230 on this seems like a terrible idea, you know? It's hard not to get in your head about the P&L. I would hate to give back $230, honestly. It looks like I'm about to. I'm kind of interested to give it all the way up there, but then I'm giving back almost all my gains for the day, which would feel terrible if I'm wrong. So probably best to take the stop if it comes and gets me, and then you know, see if there's another short in store. But I do think next real leg will be down is what I feel pretty confident about. I would like to be part of it. I'm not going to close it, you know, a few points from my stop. That doesn't make sense. And I'm not going to close it when it moves in my direction. You know, I kind of have to let this one ride. You know, it doesn't really make sense just to get scared and close out when it's been rejecting right here, you know? Not looking good. All right, stopped out. Bummer. Bummer. It's all right. Still a nice day. Just sucks to give back all that. All right, I do have to get going though. I got a lot going on today. So. All right. You think I'm putting all my hopes on 1 of 1,000? I'm not putting all my hopes on it. It's just when that cracks, it's going to be a very nice move, and I would love to be part of it. And now I have to leave, and today's the kind of day I wouldn't mind just sitting around and watching it for a while. Seeing if I can get the move. But okay, I do have to get going, like I said, so that'll be it for me today. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Tuesday stream. Have a good rest of your session. Later.